Since we first started taking the Gleaner Super Series on the road to show farmers what it can do, we've been asked repeatedly to get it in the tough conditions of Western Canada. So that's exactly what we did. About 45 minutes outside of Winnipeg and just a short drive outside of Portage la Prairie, we spent a week harvesting with Hutterite colonies. These farms have an attention to detail and a level of precision unlike many of us on the trip had ever seen. They grow corn and barley to feed out hogs, and they also grow canola to sell and support the overall operation. They bale their straw for animal bedding and bale the cobs and stover to burn as biomass for heat. These are farmers that strive for efficiency and precision in their operation, and we were happy to show them a Gleaner. A common question we get regarding the conditions in Canada is the Gleaner's ability to handle the thick, heavy, and often moist straw. The Gleaner excels in these conditions for a very simple but important fact. We're the only combine that doesn't change the direction of the feeding into the rotor. With our natural flow system, crop flows directly into the processor. In our competitors' axial rotary combines, the crop is compressed and turned as it enters the processor. With a Gleaner, we don't shift, stuff, or compress crop into the rotor. Gleaner feeds the processor in a flat and consistent width of crop mat. This really pays off in crops with thick straw. A second question we often get from Canadian farmers is regarding the quality of straw. Rotary combines are often criticized for damaging the straw to such an extent that it's hard to bale or use for other purposes. And for years, Gleaner has been as guilty as the competition in producing lesser quality straw. However, the Super Series brings about an important improvement. When we increase the diameter of the rotor, we reduce the concave wrap to 87 degrees and increase the width of the constant pitch helical bars. These changes reduce the time that crop spins in the processor, resulting in longer and better quality straw. In some conditions, up to 12 inches of straw length. When compared to other rotary combines, a Gleaner has some significant advantages on preserving straw. One important factor is feeding the crop in a flat and consistent crop mat directly into the rotor with no beater or auger flighting. This situation is not just limited to the crop conditions of Canada. The damage crop sustains in the feeding process is often what breaks up corn cobs and mixes them in with the grain sample. Farmers in every crop benefit from the natural flow feeding system, and with the Super Series, they're benefiting even more. The Super Series was the largest single improvement to our transverse design since we created it in 1977. However, nearly every year, we take feedback from our farmers and make improvements. In this first year of the Super Series, we made some important improvements to the 2012 model. The new separator drive has larger sheaves and pulleys, providing greater belt wrap. The rear accelerator drive sheave changes in diameter from 9.3 inches to 11.3 inches. That's a 21% increase. The pivot drive sheave increases in diameter from 9.9 inches to 12.7 inches with an increase of 27.6%. And the fan drive sheave increases in diameter from 7.95 inches to 9.65 inches. That's an increase of 21%. What this greater belt wrap translates into is better reliability with less belt slippage, even at higher power levels. Next, we installed lighter weight shields to make for easier handling and easier access while preventing debris from building up. Due to the popularity of our 390 bushel grain bin extensions, we have now made this standard equipment. The Powerfold extensions provide quick, easy, and a simple system to go between transport and work modes. It takes approximately 20 seconds for the extensions to fold into place. The extensions allow for reduced clearance of less than 12.5 feet depending on your tires when in transport mode or storage. A longer spout extension is now standard equipment. The spout provides an additional 14 inches of reach. The added reach is beneficial with our 40-foot draper heads and 12-row corn heads for that added comfort zone when unloading on the go into trucks and grain carts. A new ground-level battery access door is located on the right rear side. The exterior battery swings out, making entry quick and easy. The cleaning shoe tailboard now features bullet pins with clips to hold in place. This provides easy access and servicing. The now standard rotary beacon package includes front and rear lights with all the necessary hardware integrated into the grain bin level sensor. This kit includes a 3-position switch for transport, field, and off. The circuit for the guidance system is now incorporated into the wiring harness of the cab. This includes optional video and antenna capability. The steering column has been lowered 2 inches. This provides a lower base range for motion and improved comfort for many operators. The steering wheel still features tilt and telescope control for complete operator comfort. Our C2100 terminal provides a larger 12.1-inch color touchscreen display, improved touch operations, as well as increased data processing capability. The larger internal memory eliminates the need to install an SD card before recording data and ensures that the data will not be lost via bad or unformatted SD cards. The terminal features a USB port. Using a USB thumb drive allows for more robust memory transfer that is readily available with no size limits. Task Controller version 1.7.1 allows for easier understanding of icons and setups. Maps are easier to view on the screen, as well as providing split-screen functionality. These changes provide harvesters with better visibility and easier navigation for improved control of harvesting operations via the touch-sensitive screen. Also new for 2012 is an optional high-torque variable speed header drive system, providing constant 140 horsepower. This is a more than 50% increase in power to handle the higher load applications such as chopping corn heads. The system features a larger drive and driven pulleys and belts. To accommodate the larger drive, the system features a redesigned feeder house frame and drive axle, as well as new shielding. This system provides improved performance and reliability in all conditions. The previous drive was 927 RPM. The new heavy-duty drive is 1,184 RPM, which is 22% faster with larger bearings. The optional fixed-speed header drive also features a larger drive and driven pulleys that provide higher load capacity. This system features a 3-groove drive for optimal power transfer as well as improved belt life. The horsepower produced at the shaft is 140 horsepower. This system has a higher reversing capability in case of plugging. And finally, one of the most important improvements for 2012 that we got straight from the mouths of farmers was our optional smart cooling system. The smart cooling system consists of a variable pitch fan with reversing capability. The smart system monitors coolant temperature, intake air temperature, and hydraulic oil temperature. When the air intake is less than 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius, the fan can go clear to neutral pitch. If the intake temperature is greater than 68 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius, the fan will go to a minimum of 20% pitch. While the separator is engaged, the fan will undergo a 5-second reversal to clean the coolers every 15 minutes. If the engine air intake temperature reaches a limit of 176 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 80 degrees Celsius, the fan can reverse up to once every 2 minutes. In cooler temperatures, due to optimum fan pitch, horsepower can be used more efficiently and effectively when harvesting. Our preliminary lab tests show that this system can increase available horsepower as well as improve fuel efficiency in certain conditions. The reversing fan option can be retrofitted to our legacy R5 and R6 series machines. The major difference will be that the fan pitch will be fixed, but the reversing system will operate and prevent material buildup from occurring on the radiator and rotary screen. Gleaner is now offering the new optional 580 70R26 Michelin steering tire that is 4 inches wider than the previous 480 80R26. This new tire provides for even greater flotation. Since this new tire has an R1W versus an R4 configuration, it has a slightly higher lug profile. Now growers can upgrade their Ag Command standard telemetry system to Ag Command Advanced. Some key tracking metrics including fuel usage, engine load, engine coolant temperature, oil pressure, and other pertinent information. For much of North America, harvest will soon be coming to a close, and for many, it's time to invest in the future of their operation. Many farmers are choosing Gleaner as their partner in their future success, and we're ready to partner with your farm as well. Gleaner is offering a waiver of interest on all new combines until September 1st, 2012 for qualifying customers. Customers can make their best deal ever on a 2012 Combine as long as the purchase is made prior to December 31st, 2011. As an additional incentive, customers purchasing between October 1st and December 15th will receive the reverse cooling option for free. This is valued at $2,700. Additionally, the first set of used Super Series Combines have just become available, and we have special programs to make these low-hour machines easier to own. We're offering a 24-month rolling waiver of finance charges, followed by AGCO's finance standard rate for all Combine models 2006 or newer. On older machines, we're offering an 18-month rolling waiver of finance charges. This is followed by AGCO finance standard rate, or a 12-month rolling waiver with Gleaner Guard warranty. That warranty covers 1 year or 300 hours, whichever comes first. For details and disclaimers, make sure you talk to your Gleaner dealer. The next step in making Gleaner a partner for your success is to come see one for yourself. We're still running demonstrations all across North America, and we'd love to show you what the Super Series can do. Make sure you visit GleanerCombines.com to sign up for a demonstration or join our mailing list. As always, we appreciate you keeping up with our progress as we get the Super Series onto more farms. Until next time, have a great, safe, and plentiful harvest from your friends at Gleaner.